We are back with the final dance of the semifinals. Nastia and Derek need a perfect score to tie for the top. Let's see how they work with Len on a very personal routine to a song by our special guest, Leela James.
Oh, there he is.
In 10 years on Dancing with the Stars, I've never been judged for anything other than my judging.
So what's the creative, Len? Like, what's
going to come to it?
All right.
I'm old now, but I look back and, you know, I've got arthritis in my knee and, you know, I can't dance. For everyone, there comes a time when you can no longer do something. But you always think back to how it was and what it was like. Sometimes I get that feeling, I think, gee, I wish I could still dance like that. And that's what I want this to be.
Len's idea for this dance, basically, it's going to be a routine about his younger days.
Look in the mirror. Yeah, I can see it. I want Derek to be like I used to be. Only 20 times better and 50 years younger. You know, I chose you because I've seen terrific dancing. But what's been missing, I think, is a little bit of emotion.
Yeah.
You know?
Not that I wanted Derek to get injured, but it's been kind of like a blessing in disguise to be able to spend more time together.
Are you going to do it? Or is Sasha?
I'm certainly going to try.
Well, that's the sort of feeling of the whole thing. I want to do it. I want to go out there and do it. And I know my body won't let me do it.
I've known Len since I was 12 years old, and it was upsetting hearing him talk about how his body has basically betrayed him and he can't dance anymore. So it's really important that we nail this routine because, you know, I just want to make Len happy.
Hey, Len, so this is an idea I have. I think it would be beautiful if you're up for it. I got a phone call this morning from Len saying that he wants to dance at the end of the routine with Nastia, which I think is a great idea. I feel like out of all the judges' choices, that this one is more personal to Len, which makes it a little bit more pressure.
It's been years since Len's been on the dance floor.
And, oh, I can go lower than that.
I'm really honored that he actually wants to dance with me.
It's 1973, and I'm young.
I love it. So good.
Here we are together, and everything between us is good. I'm riding this cloud bed, ready to fly, but before I take another step, would you catch me if I fall for you? 'Cause I'm falling. Will you promise to be there and stay by my side? If I give you my all, don't let me fall. Would you do that for me? Oh, me. Would you love? Would you love me? I'm falling.
Nastia, Derek, and Len. Leela James, her album, Fall for You, is available now. Great stuff. What a night. Len Goodman, I know. You want me to start over here? Are you all right? Go ahead.
Okay. Wow. First of all, what an incredible semifinals this has been. It's like mind-blowing to see the diverse choices that all the judges have made. And Len, But that was just, it was incredible. I was like in tears, and then Len came out, and watching the delicacy, that was a true moment. We've been asking for this from you every time, like the vulnerability. Tonight, that was something so spectacular. That was a moment that I will remember forever. Thank you. I'm looking at Tom, I'm looking at Nastia, I'm looking at Derek's eyes, I'm looking at Carrie. I mean, this night has been really special. I don't know if anybody else can feel it. But for me, I think that was the most special dance I think I've ever seen. There was something right at the beginning. I felt like none of us were here, and you guys had a private dance, almost connecting for the first time. And then I also believe with Len, I mean, I've known you since I was 9, and the same thing. I mean, it was so beautiful to see that.
All right. I know, huh? Go ahead, buddy.
My darling, sublime refinement and skill. It glowed with a nostalgic warmth and love and dedication to this art form. Len, my heart. 10 years in America, 11 seasons in the UK. And this cast and this crew, this season, these judges have been of the highest standard. I am humbled and honored to be in your presence.
All right, guys, you're going to make your way up to Len. I want to remind you, it's never happened before on the show. We're at the semifinals. Each of these couples on a previous week this season was the leading couple in combined viewer votes and judges' scores. That literally means it is anybody's game. They've proven it. Aaron?
I just feel bad for ever calling Len grouchy. Does anyone need anything right now? I'm passing them out. Can we keep the moment going with you, first of all? How did that feel? After being a judge for 10 years on this show, how was that?
Well, you know, the thing is, it's a frustrating business to have been a dancer and no longer really able to. That was just a little bit at the end, just walking around, really. But it was lovely, and I was so happy with the wonderful vocal. You captured exactly what dance is about. Just so lovely. I loved it. I loved being a part of it, and I loved working with you. You were great.
Let's see what the fellow judges have to say.
Carrie Inaba.
10!
Julianne Huff.
10!
Bruno Tognoli.
10, my dear!
Well, we didn't get a 10 for Len, but we got a 10 for Len. So a perfect night for Nastia and Derek, and like all of our stars, they are going to need your help to secure a spot in the finals on Monday night. Here are all of their numbers one more time.
For Rumer and Val, call 1-855-234-5610.
For Noah and Sharna, call 1-855-234-5605.
For Riker and Allison, call 1-855-234-5608.
For Nastia and Derek, call 1-855-234-5604.
Okay, we're all an emotional puddle. Tied at the top of this week's leaderboard, Riker and Allison, Nastia and Derek, perfect scores. At the bottom, Noah and Sharna with 66.
This is the tightest and maybe the most emotional it's ever been heading into the finals, so your votes are crucial. Use each and every one you have, and don't let your favorites down.
We've got Floridas and phenomenal pro dancing, the cast of Teen Beach 2 and more tomorrow night at 8/7 Central. And I want you to look at these couples, and can you imagine we have to say goodbye to one of them tomorrow night?
Oh, no.
So vote! for your favorites. And all Newcastle starts right now.